Welcome everyone to Keeping Up with the Quants, Predictive Marketing for Everyone. My name is John Bates. I'm Senior Product Manager of Data Science and Predictive Marketing at Adobe Systems. I have a unique opportunity within my position to travel the globe and meet with hundreds of customers and individuals much like yourselves here in this audience today. And in all of these travels, I continue to see a common theme in my conversations as organizations continue to push for higher levels of analytics maturity. And that theme is basically each and every person, to some degree, has an inner quant. And so I challenge you, much like I challenge these organizations, to embrace that inner quant and leap your analytics maturity forward. Like I said, my name is John Bates. As Senior Product Manager of Data Science and Predictive Marketing at Adobe, I'm responsible for any and all capabilities related to advanced analytics, data science, machine learning, statistics, predictive modeling, text mining, and natural language processing that we put not only into our analytics software, but across the Adobe Marketing Cloud, into each one of the products that make up Adobe's Marketing Cloud. If there are three key takeaways I hope for you to take from this presentation today. First, it's identify your analytics capability, maturity, and then take the quantum leap. Second, adopt the predictive marketing workflow from anomaly detection to audience activation in minutes. And third, learn and apply the predictive marketing tips, tricks, and best practices. By taking these three takeaways back into your organization and into the work that you're doing on a daily basis, I expect that you'll be able to further embrace that inner quant that each one of you have and continue to lead not only your individual analytics maturity forward, but also the maturity of your organization. Many of you have heard the quote, "Data scientists have been named the sexiest job of the 21st century." I continue to tell my wife this, but she's not too impressed. But it is true. There's never been a time in which we've had as much data as we have today. And it's important for us, as members of this audience, and within our organizations and those with whom we consult, to take advantage of the big data revolution and help to scale genius-level machine learning within our organizations to a broader base of individual users. In all of my travels and in meeting with executives in different organizations, I find that as we look across the analytics maturity model, there are five primary levels of analytics maturity. There's descriptive analytics, which is mostly reporting and dashboarding. There's diagnostic analytics, which is getting more into the data mining. You're not quite making predictions, but you're unearthing behaviors and patterns to help explain what is happening. Advanced diagnostic analytics, this is where we get into even more advanced data mining capabilities. And then we move into predictive analytics, making predictions against the future to better understand what is expected to happen. And finally, prescriptive analytics. What is the best option? Prescribe to me as an individual, what is the opportunity for me? What is the best choice? The number of companies that have reached these different levels of analytics maturity is very much right skewed in the sense that most of them have tackled descriptive analytics. They're doing a great job of dashboarding, reporting. Some of this is coming out of the IT organization, or it's coming from within the business units like marketing or finance. But as we move further down the analytics maturity, we see that executives are really pushing to higher levels of analytics maturity. They want to push their organizations into more diagnostic, advanced diagnostic, and ultimately the goal is predictive and prescriptive analytics. However, the available talent that's available to help provide these capabilities and provide the necessary skills in order to execute against these higher levels of analytics maturity is also right skewed. We have very limited talent as you move further and further into analytics maturity. Each one of you today represent the elite few, those who really have made that jump, have really embraced that inner quant, and are helping to guide your organizations towards higher levels of analytics maturity. We find that within each level of the maturity model, there are three primary groups that I typically work with. I work with marketers, I work with business analysts or marketing analysts, And then I also work with data scientists. And you can see that the sheer number of individuals as we move across the increased analytics maturity, the available talent in each one of these pools diminishes. And so here at Adobe and generally, there's a big opportunity to take the existing talent that is within the industry, that already exists within organizations, found within marketing organizations and throughout the business, and to increase their analytics maturity through technological advances and innovations. We're going to do this in three primary ways. One is we need to empower you and the rest of the organization by augmenting your current skill set via simplified, powerful tools, bringing data science as a service into the hands of those business users who ultimately execute decisions across the organization. Number two, we need to connect silos of your customer data. This is one of the biggest pain points, and so if we can get as much of that relevant data, we don't need all of the data, but the data that's relevant to the decisions and the optimization opportunities that need to be made, then we're in a much better place. And then third, innovation. This includes not only algorithms, but more importantly, user experience design, visualizations, clear workflows that are designed for the non-quant, for the person who may not have that PhD in statistics or in machine learning, and help them clearly understand what is being communicated by these models and have clear paths to execution to activate their audiences, to make better personalized experiences for their customers and prospects. And so I'd like to introduce each of you to Project Quantum Leap, data science as a self-service.